Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Rutgers head coach before the game. This is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he is taking them to where they thought they could go. But he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Rutgers offense will go to work first. We get a look at K.J. Duff, and you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. Straight ahead, it's Raymond. There he goes! Inside the 50. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Wow, we knew coming into this one, this offense wanted to start fast, but David, how about that run and the vision and his ability to spring himself up into the second level, and you saw the speed. That's the kind of play early in the game that'll get your attention.
Get your attention and get the offense rolling. Get them in a rhythm. Like, you're not depending on your quarterback. Your offensive line did a great job paving the hole, creating an explosive on the very first drive. Man, that will get everyone lathered up and excited on this offense.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And the Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. It's Benjamin. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yard situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the...
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. You take advantage of tendencies when you said that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chomped up yardage moving down the field to score in that opening series.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy, with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Buchanan. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
2nd down coming up. Changing the routes with his receivers. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hand it to the back. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Throwing, Underwood. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the 1st down. Take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Underwood. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Out wide right, it's Marsh. And that one did not work. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. The snap sets up to throw. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Breaks the tackle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. Here's Underwood to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for room. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Receiver was. For the throw, incomplete. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Running inside, it's Raymond. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Turns into the pile. Offenses gain momentum. Down conversions like that, they've got it at the 25.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The run inside. It's Benjamin. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top on second down. Quick completion on the out route. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Powers inside. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Second down to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And it's no good. Had a chance to tie it and couldn't do it. From deep, it's Stewart. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Shakes off the defender.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense in a bunch formation. Red Evan on the RPO. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The kick is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Black. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut, and they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
And week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. And it's the Nittany Lions trying to close out what would be one of the toughest wins of the season. And that's a big statement considering this team is already 6-1. Let's see if they have what it takes.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Rutgers head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Quick give. It's Marshall. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the...
Makes the catch and he's free. The Wolverines are moving quick. the field. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. Right side, it's Hansen. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He's stopped. Third and long coming up. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Number 22, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago, because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense will...
It's a seam one. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Hits inside. It's Raymond. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it. Outside that linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
So here comes the Michigan offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
And his throw is incomplete. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood. Extending the play. Finds a crease at the 20. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Michigan!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Duff. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Benjamin. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw for it. And he avoids the sack.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The big play came, David. He saw that safety and just didn't believe he could get over the top in time.
Exactly right. You see the one safety in the middle of the field. You know the outside parts of the field are open. Run those goes, those streaks down the field on the outside. Let your playmaking receiver make that play for you.
Running the red zone. It's Benjamin. Found a little grass. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Benjamin. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Drives inside. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down.
And that's a big third down stop for this defense, but they can't relax, right? They've done this a couple of times already, and they've converted 2 for 2 on fourth down. So this D's got to be ready. They got to be physical on this fourth down, and they got to get a stop. They've gotten to this point. They just haven't been able to close the door.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Yeah, I like getting field goals and putting points on the board, but not when it's fourth and short, man. I'm going to trust my unit. He trusts his guys, and they come through for him. They're trying to get 6 on this possession and now set up with first and goal.
A two-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, that was 2 points they needed to have to tie this one up. Now, there's tons of pressure on the defense to get the ball back to have a chance to win.
On the return, it's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Wide receiver going in motion. Underwood. Going for it all. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown, Wolverines. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure. Out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Scarlet Knights, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Straight ahead, it's Raymond. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing. Man, keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Hands it off. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This is where the pressure can start to build a little bit, trying to hold on to a 2-point lead, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. After giving up a score in that last possession, you just feel the sense of urgency now. It's really, really high. And David, this offense, they've got to answer.
Yeah, but you got to remember, it's okay because I still got the lead. Now I just go out and execute, give it to my leaders, let them do their thing.
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
You're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
Left side is Marshall. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Rutgers takes its second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They boot it away. Searching for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Sends it back in motion, making the adjustment on the play. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Obviously, that was important. Got to get the first down. Now we got to get some chunk plays, get this ball across the 50 and get in scoring position.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Rushing to the line, trying to get in a little better position for their kicker. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Driving forward, it's Mitchell. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a